What's going on, y'all? So look, it's super early. It's super early. It's 7:13 a.m. I've been up all night. Okay. But what I'm about to show you is harsh. Okay. It is not for the weak mind. Okay. I repeat, this is not for the weak mind. This is not for anybody who has a weak mind, a weak spirit. Okay. But this is the absolute truth. I've known about this for years. And yeah, I've known about this for years. Some things, right? There's some things that's new, but I've known about this for years. And I've seen articles, case studies, and stuff come about, and I've read them myself and then can't even find them anymore. Okay. But there's some things that I've been able to find, yada yada, right? Um, but the truth of the matter is this: the truth that is so easily available, right, is forced truth. It is filtered truth. It is the algorithms. Okay. It is the truth that they want us to have. Okay. So this video is 3 reasons why you should never trust the system from this moment forward. Okay. If you are a person that cares about animals and the reason why you became vegan is because of that, great. Okay. But if you are not, then this video is all you need to never ever go back to meat. Okay. Fast food meats, vegan meats. Okay. As well as simply put, just any animal products. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Like I said, forgive me. I've been up all night. Okay. Been up all night doing a bunch of things, but I'm about to share my screen and I'm about to show you guys some things. Okay. So first off, we're going to start here. Human meat sold at McDonald's. Rabbi ABE Finkelstein. Okay. This is a Jew. He was a Jew. This is a Jewish man. Okay. Whatever your view is your view, like that's your thing. Okay. But the more you look into all of this, the more you realize that we are the real Jews, as well as the more that you realize, well, specifically, you realize that like Black people are the real Jews, as well as you realize that like essentially they took our shit and flipped it, you know, and now we have a bad perspective on this. But like it's deep. Anyway, staying on topic, right? This here is an interview with a rabbi, okay? And he is telling you the truth about what they do, okay? Because he is a part of they. Like this is he's a part of the he's a part of the system. So look, I'm gonna let him speak. Y'all gonna take what you take from this. But all in all, yes, McDonald's sells human motherfucking meat. There's an Oklahoma study. Actually, I'll say this. There's an Oklahoma study that was done. And through this Oklahoma study, they found rat DNA, human DNA in the meat. There is no reason why we should be eating McDonald's. Okay. But I'm going to play this.
In the matzo ball, and that you eat it on sacrifice on Passover. Well, there was a goyim that wrote a book about it back in the 30s. I forget his name at the moment. But anyway, he wrote the book.
Yeah, I need to get this book.
People didn't buy the book. People don't want to listen.
Very true. Very true. People do not want to listen. But for the people who are in here, I hope you actually listen. Like you're paying me to listen, right? But like I hope you're actually listening at this point.
Been doing this for thousands of years, since down to Adam's time. We take the children of our enemy, which is the white race, and we bring them to the basements in the synagogues, where we drain the blood and watch them die there. It's very similar to how we do the sacrifices that we do with the kosher butchering, and
we all know the business kosher. We all know the business kosher.
We do that, and then we mix it with the Passover bread, and so we eat the blood of our enemies and the bodies.
He literally just told you right there. They eat the blood of their enemies. Let's just continue, because I got a lot more shit.
We're not cannibals. So what we do is we take those, because we can make some shekels, and we give them to the slaughterhouses, and those are pounds and pounds and pounds of meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular things: sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch. And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children, and
you're really eating the children. I don't know what to say. This is all you need to know. This literal fucking Big Mac right here is a motherfucking human DNA. There's fucking human DNA in here, bro. This is not motherfucking beef. This is not motherfucking pork or whatever the fuck, chicken, whatever the fuck. This is motherfucking human meat with rat meat.
even if we say this right and tell you people, you don't believe it.
He literally is telling you the fucking truth, the whole get down. He literally is telling y'all the truth. Like, even if you don't believe me, even if you don't, like, bruh, he is telling you what the fuck they do.
So that's your problem. But you, William out there, you never teach yourself. You don't self-teach. You're always looking for somebody else to do it for you. So you wind up being schleppers all your life.
So that right there was a rabbi giving y'all the get down, okay? That's a rabbi telling y'all that they take human DNA, humans, right, and grind them up and create meat and feed it back to human beings through fast food and meats and animal products and stuff like that. Okay. Now, this right here is John Rockefeller's Masonic creed. He's a Mason. Okay. This is his creed. Now, this is John D. Rockefeller, right? This is his creed, okay? Says, let's start with the sentence. We will keep, oh, here, let me just read the entire thing. We will keep their lives short and their minds weak, pretending to be the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water as well as in the air. Chemtrails, fast food, tap water. You shower every day. They will be covered in poisons wherever they turn. The soft metals will make them lose their minds. We will promise. This is why y'all be crazy. This is why people be crazy. This is why people be crazy, bro. This is exactly why people be crazy. It's the food you eating. It's the lack of care for your actual lifestyle. It's also, you know, the shit that's in the air. It's the environment. You are not meant to be a goddamn concrete jungle fucking being. You are a tropical fucking being. You are not supposed to be in the goddamn shit. You're not supposed to be in the goddamn concrete jungle. That by itself is a violation. That right there by itself is a disconnection. When's the last time you put your goddamn bare feet on the ground and absorb the negative ions from the earth into your body to reduce that inflammation, to boost your immune system, to reconnect to that 7.83 hertz frequency? When is the last time you've done that? You're a human being. So carrying on, this is why we be crazy, man. We will promise to find a cure for many from our many funds. This is why I also don't invest into any fucking funds. Any fucking funds. I don't give a, I'm not investing into shit. And there's no donations to shit going from my money to anybody. I'm not investing shit into any of them funds. Red Cross, I'm not investing shit. Cancer Society, I ain't investing a motherfucking penny. I can have every dollar in the motherfucking world. I ain't putting a penny to any of these organizations because they all be the feds. Okay. So boom, right? Find a cure for our funds, and yet we will give them more poisons. The truth is this, bro. That which you need to cure anything, nature has it. There is no, oh, it is not discovered. Motherfucker, it is discovered. It is there. I am living in the Amazon right now, and I've only spent probably a year in the Amazon, right? And specifically the tropics, like Ecuador, right? In total, right? Because I did go back to America for a certain period of time, but this is like collectively a whole year. Anyways, I've already seen herbs that's good for diabetes. I've seen herbs that's good for prostate cancer. I've seen herbs that are good for lupus, erectile dysfunction, right? Tumors, high blood pressure. Like I've seen, bro, there's an herb, AIDS as well. Oh no, not AIDS, herpes, but herbs that like you've never seen or heard before. I'm talking about herbs that are like that you've never seen or heard before, that are like completely wild and just undiscovered from the Western mind. Okay. Meaning like in America, you would never know about these herbs being existing. You would have to come to a place like this and talk to a local, and keyword, a local, not a shaman, not a medicine man, because specifically here in Ecuador, like there's everybody knows about herbs. Everybody knows about herbs. They may not know everything, but they know enough that can help you with what you got. Period. That being said, carrying on, like, so, nature has everything. We promise, okay, chemicals, poisons will be absorbed through the skin of idiots, your lymphatic system, right? Who believe that certain hygiene and beauty products presented by great actors and musicians will be eternal youth to their faces and bodies. And through their thirsty and hungry mouths, we will destroy their minds and systems of internal organs, reproduction. However, their children will be born as disabled and deformed, and we will hide this information. There's definitely been an increase in what? Autism. There's been an increase of, deformed babies, right? There's like, dog, they're literally telling you like everything. This is the head of the medical mafia, yo. And he is telling you what it is. He not hiding it. He just told you what it is. So with that being said, man, look, this is the head of the pharmaceutical industry. This is exactly why I created the game, Breaking the Chains Off Wellness board game, because they want us to look at our natural herbal remedies as quackery and foolery and just nonsense and hocus pocus, right? But it's not, it's fucking real. And if we return back to a holistic lifestyle, let me come back here, man, because y'all, this is definitely if we come back to a holistic lifestyle, living in harmony with nature, even if you can't do that, adapt some breath work, adapt yoga. You feel me? Like add these into your lifestyle. Adapt switching up your environment on a regular basis. Okay. Adapt stretching. Okay. Adapt reading. You feel me? Adapt protecting your space. Okay. There is a such thing as protecting your space. Okay. Not everybody is qualified to be inside of your magnetic field. Okay. Nobody's not everybody's blessed enough or valid to be able to enjoy your space. Okay. And what that which comes into your space either impacts you, inspires you, you feel me, or takes away. There is an exchange. Okay. Music is influencing you. It's a lot to it, man. It's a whole lot to it. Let me come back. Let me come back. So I really should not be up this late, but it's all right. I'm gonna get this done. So boom, this is the Rockefeller Creed, right? Which I just read to you. Now, this right here is mRNA in the food supply. RNA interface technology. I'm gonna play this, okay? And I want y'all to just simply listen. Just listen.
I know a thing or two about food science. Now, what they have invented, when I say they, I'm talking about the genetic engineers, not only have they found a way to put these genetically engineered traits into food crops, they've now found a way to cause food crops to grow RNA fragments that can be specifically targeted.
This is another reason why I created the Breaking the Chains Out Wellness board game, because that board game not only gives you those holistic foundations to be able to fight this system and take back your health and take back the control over your health, but also it teaches you to value gardening now rather than later. For you, which you're more than likely an adult watching this, cool, great. You feel me? Like this is great for you to know, right? But it's powerful. It's revolutionary if the kids, the next generation, know this information. So that way, when they come across this information and they get these downloads, of, oh, okay, bet I can monetize my garden to people who want to come and just visit my garden, or I can monetize my garden. Like you come to my garden, okay, bet. Well, look, it's either you helping or like what? You feel me? Like, or I'm selling to you. Okay. So if you come to my garden, I got to charge you a certain amount of money because guess what? Shit ain't free. You feel me? So you ain't about to just come over here, eat up my food and just kick rocks. No, I'm gonna feed you. I ain't got, we abundant over here. We got the garden. Cool, whatever. I'm gonna feed you. But guess what? Through me feeding you, there's a give and there's a take. There's an energy exchange. With me feeding you this free, abundant, organic, real food, you need to pay me a certain amount of money. You can monetize your garden. This is why I created the Breaking the Chains Off Wellness board game. Not only that, but through you building up that garden, you win the game. This is also why I created the board game. Because when you learn that, okay, taking care of my health and knowing how to eat is one thing, but controlling that food is a whole nother level of power and a whole nother level of taking control of your entire health and your family's health, generational. Okay. And also, third, you can monetize that and send that out to other people. There's so much that you can do with that. Coming back. Yeah, let's y'all just heard what they said.
Targeted like bioweapons to interfere with the physiological processes of targeted species that might eat the food. Now, this technology is called RNA interference technology. It's relatively new compared to GMOs, relatively new. It's being touted now as a technology to eliminate the use of pesticides because what they're saying is they can cause a corn crop to grow.
Another thing, glyphosate is very, very bad for the body. It's the reason why a lot of people have gut issues. It's the reason why we have colon cancers, like a reason why a lot of cancers and stuff are coming about. Like, it's crazy. Glyphosate is another thing, and that's sprayed on a lot of our crops today. So this is 4 reasons, actually. So 4 reasons why you should never go back to eating meats, okay? Never, ever, ever. All right? Peep game. And why you should also try to control your food. If you guys want the Breaking the Chains Off Wellness board game, man, go to my website, tropicaljeremiah.net, get your board game, okay? And use it, okay? Use it. It is good information to be programming your child as well as yourself.
RNA fragments that will kill the insects that eat the corn without having to use pesticides like toxic chemicals that overload the insect nervous system and kill it from a nervous system breakdown and so on. This RNA...
Science Daily, crops that kill pests by shutting off their genes. Just think about it. We know what they done did. Like with syphilis a little while ago, you feel me, a couple years ago. I forgot, Tuskegee experiment, right? I believe that's what it's called. Giving, Black folks syphilis. Now we got the AIDS, you feel me? Now you look at this like, okay, cool. Well, they got our best interests at heart. They for sure not gonna give us no STDs, none of that. Bro, in the fucking vaccine, they use HIV. Yes, it's a fact. If you want me to look that up and show you that, I will show you that. Comment on this video if you want me to show you that. But this right here is, we staying on topic, but I'm gonna play this.
Interference technology is a pesticide technology, but it doesn't rely on pesticide chemicals. It relies on RNA fragments in the food. Now, what's disturbing about this is that this technology can be fine-tuned to target a specific race of humans who eat the food. I want you to follow me very carefully on this, because most people have never heard of this before. They've never heard of this technology. They don't know it can be targeted by race. Food crops can be engineered right now based on existing technology to cause infertility in Black people alone. That technology is a reality. It's widely covered out there in the mainstream media, in the science media. RNA interference technology is widely covered. The government is at war with you. If you're Black and you're watching this, the government is at war with you, and they want you exterminated, and they control the science funding, which means there will never be money for any genetic science of the food supply to uncover this truth. If it were there, it would be covered up like everything else has been covered up this entire time. Just like the Tuskegee experiments covered things up in the 1930s. Nothing has changed, except the technology is more advanced. The covert technology is more covert. The number of vectors through which they can kill you and cause you to have no children, cause you to have spontaneous abortions, the number of vectors is increasing. You are being targeted. And like I said earlier, to some extent, we're all being targeted. But Black people are being targeted more than anyone else.
Hey, man. So that right there is all you need to know, bro. That right there is all you need to know to never go back to eating meat, as well as to be inspired to start growing your own food. Okay? With that being said, guys, wherever you are at, I don't know how this information is digesting, but I want you all to know that it is super important that you care about your health now rather than later, and you stay consistent, okay? If you have little ups and downs here and there, you feel me, like, it's okay, but like, try to stay consistent. And when I say that, I mean, like, don't go back to the meats and the cheeses and stuff. I mean, like, if you're high raw vegan, or if you're raw vegan, you feel me, and you slip up, you maybe, like, let's say you're raw and you have like some cooked food, it's all good. You feel me? Like, it's all good. Just keep going. You feel me? But if you are, like, let's say vegan or vegetarian or whatever vegan that you are, and you're thinking like, okay, cool, like, damn, I want me some chicken just out of nowhere. Bro, don't go back to it. I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You just saw it. It's not worth it. Okay. That being said, man, let me know what you guys think about this video. If you heard this before, or if this is new news to you, comment a number 8 below. Okay. Give me an 888. All right. It's wild, man. It's wild. All right. All right, y'all. Peace.